While many of the rappers who have passed away were relatively new to the business, the rap industry experienced another tragedy when another rapper's life was snatched from us. Rapper Takeoff has been in the game since he was a teenager in 2008. Takeoff, a rapper, tragically dies in the early hours of November 1st, 2022, at the age of 28. According to reports, Migos rapper Takeoff was struck following an altercation that occurred where he was. Several calls were made to the Houston Police Department reporting a shooting at a private Halloween party being held at 810 Billiards in Bowling. Before the full story broke, the Houston Police Department tweeted that downtown officers were on duty at 12:00 p.m. and that one victim had been discovered dead. Lieutenant Christina Salazar of the Houston Police Department said that 40 to 50 persons were playing pool at 18 Billiards in Bowling. When the issues were resolved in Houston, they also revealed that 2 victims of the sad tragedy had been injured and had been transported in private vehicles to local hospitals. The Houston Police Department also stated that they were awaiting official confirmation from the area medical examiner and notification of the deceased's family before disclosing the identification of the individual who had perished in the unfortunate occurrence. Update: 2 additional casualties were transported to hospitals in private automobiles, according to a message from their official Twitter account. Media affiliates, although the police refused to reveal the identity of the man who died in the incident, witnesses at the scene quickly spread the word on social media by revealing that Takeoff was the man who lost his life. Takeoff, whose real name is cursed. Takeoff was the back of the Migos group, according to an interview with Vader a few years ago, since his lyricism was the group's backbone. Before becoming one of the most popular rap groups of the past 10 years and ushering in a new age of Atlanta music domination in the streaming era, the obsession had taken him, his uncle Quavo, and his cousin Offset there. Quavo reveals the truth about Takeoff's passing, turning what was supposed to be a great night for undisputed rappers, Quavo and Takeoff, into the most tragic night of their lives, while Quavo shared a video with Takeoff. Migos was started as a family bedroom act in the northeast of the city in Gwinnett County, which Migos referred to as the North Side in his lifetime. Takeoff did everything he could to avoid getting into celebrity scandals, despite being a popular rapper. Before the police stated the unfortunate occurrence, many people were left wondering what occurred and how it ever happened. On social media, witnesses had already started posting their testimonies alongside videos of the takeoff and the ground. Many of these witnesses revealed what transpired before the incident that claimed Takeoff's life. According to the media reports, they were playing a dice game at the private Halloween party when the incident occurred. Quavo was the one playing the game while Takeoff just stood by and observed what was happening. Takeoff wasn't playing, but Quavo, who was in the game, was losing badly. According to witnesses at the scene, Quavo became aggressive because of this. Although this isn't the first time the Migos have had a problem over dice games, this time around life was lost back in 2020. Migos rapper Offset and others gathered around Takeoff as they attempted to move him at first, but then put him back down. In Quavo yelled for someone to get help, but unfortunately it was too late for Takeoff. Investigators are working to determine what caused the event. Doug played a dice game in the studio, and Offset lost more than $50,000 during the game before moving on to Act 42. Due to Quality Control CEO PRP, 4 BF members attacked Offset and began beating him up when Doug refused to return his money and said, "No, I know you enjoy that," to Offset. Thomas Offset did not lose his life that day. He drove to the parking lot where the fight was taking place, put Offset in his car, and then left the scene. Reaction to Takeoff's death shortly after the news of the young and talented rapper's tragic death was announced. Several celebrities took to social media to share their grief and tributes. Rapper Designer had one of the most emotional reactions to Takeoff's passing as he put Offset in his vehicle. Quavo and Zagov talked about their split from the Migos and the state of the disputed pair. "We seem to want to pursue our careers as a duo, in my opinion. We should remain together because we come from a poor family," according to Quavo, "but sometimes it simply isn't meant to be. So we just stand on loyalty and the real deal lodge." Continue Quavo, "I just feel like we want to see our career as a duo, you know what I'm saying, because we just came from a loyal family. And you know sometimes when things don't work out it's just not meant to be. So we've always been family, and that's not going to change. So should we just stand on loyalty? I mean, we stand on the real deal." right? Genuine loyalty.
I just feel like we want to see our career as a duo, you know what I'm saying? Because, we just came from a loyal family, you know what I'm saying? That's supposed to stick together. And, sometimes when it don't work out, it ain't meant to be, so.
We always family now. Ain't nothing gonna change, so.
We just stand on loyalty, you know what I mean? We stand on real deal loyalty.
Quavo continued in the interview. They didn't split up because they were no longer compatible with one another, he claimed, but rather because they fought. Quavo and Takeoff had an interview with Nori if they were asked if they would participate in the Viz Hits battle name We All Think Converses With Us.
And this ain't got nothing to do with no label, no paperwork, no QC, no nothing. This got something to do with the three brothers. And that is what it is. Right now we gonna be the duo.
Takeoff, who never unfollowed Offset on Instagram, was hopeful that they were going to work things out and perform together once more as brothers from October 20th, 2022. We won't purchase OGs since Quavo asks can't produce them. Nori said, no, it's not going to happen since that check's correct, about the hypothetical conflict in which one of the Amigos reunions was excluded.